Okay, Ukraine's weapons again. Uh, Trump tried to stop them again, justifying it with shortage of components, which is correct. There is shortage of components from China's embargo. Uh, However, he denied. He gave the order, which means that basically McConnell overrode him because this is a Congress funded program that nobody can change. So the way Congress has been doing bills or laws since Obama's second term, when Obama went rogue, like Trump now, that they are meticulously putting details in there, not giving leeway, not giving decision power to the president, which means that the military and the entire admin would be obligated to follow these laws, these bills, regardless of the wills of the president, which basically would become irrelevant. So the what's happening actually with the U.S. military, the current strategy from Congress is that uh, they want to defend the global supply chains for as much as they can now. On one front, trying to source or trying to replace Chinese components and rare materials, critical materials. But on the other front, they don't want to send American soldiers abroad to fight and to die. So what's happening right now, the current strategy is what I have named, and I named it today, the Kosovo model. Which what happened during the Kosovo War when NATO, basically United States, bombed Serbia. They had the Albanian KLA, the Kosovo Liberation Army, had them trained, and they had them their local fighters fighting against the Serbian army. And the trained Albanian fighters were hooked up with sensors that they would give signals to the American fighter jets where to bomb. So no American soldiers died. It was the American Air Force and Navy that did the job, but it was the locals, the Albanians, who fought and died. I think that was the first ever implementation of such strategy, and I think, in their view, it worked quite well. Right now, that is the strategy. Which means that Congress is sending weaponry and using the Air Force to help Israel, to help Ukraine, or anywhere else. But the locals would die, which means that the Ukrainians would have to die, and the Israelis would have to die, and I'm talking about the way the system is working, what is happening right now, not about the moral, the genocidal, the ethnic cleansing side of what is happening in Palestine. There is a genocide, but that is not the point of this clip. And the genocide is being funded and planned by the West and implemented by the Israelis. But that's not. There is no specific goal to genocide the Palestinians. It's a wider range of goals to defend global supply chains, which has obligated the liberal world to dump liberalism and resort to wars, to battles, and to killing people, or at least funding to killing people in order to defend the global or the Western supply chain. So, all in all, that strategy is in action right now, and we see it. We can see it. The countries which are mentioned that are in the front lines is Romania, Philippines, Israel, Ukraine, uh, Poland, which are being seen as places where the Pentagon is focusing, but that would be the locals that would be doing the wars, not American soldiers. And that excludes special forces. That's a whole different story. Special forces cannot go and hold a terrain, a territory. They just go, strike, and leave. We're talking about armies, militaries that go invade the territory and hold it. That is not the case right now. The case is, again, to reiterate myself, Americans will fund wars, will send all the equipment necessary, but the locals must fight. And we can see clearly in Taiwan that is not the case. Taiwanese don't want to fight. So may as well China can take it. No one cares. And they will take it. So Taiwan belongs to China. It's gone. Taiwanese don't want to fight, but Israelis want to fight. Ukrainians want to fight. Filipinos want to fight. Polish people want to fight. Apparently even Romanians want to fight. I'm not really sure about that, but we're there. The name mentioned. So this is what's happening. The Kosovo model. So again, to reiterate my point, as far as supply chains, as far as standard of living, as far as inflation, everything is bad. Everything will get worse. No light at the end of the tunnel. Have no hope. And the worst is yet to come. You have a good day.